If you were to point at Andre, though, PD, as a coach, like you've talked about the way they defend, for instance,
Yeah.
are there areas where he needs to re-examine himself and the approach of the staff to maybe tweak some things to the personnel that they have, or even admit, hey, maybe I'm not doing this particularly well or correctly?
One of the things I've had a problem with since day one with André Tourigny, and that's the defensive zone system. And you know, I want to preface this by saying I talk on a podcast. He's a head coach in the National Hockey League. His opinion matters. The difference is I've been in an NHL coaching room for 20 years. I've heard coaches and I've seen coaches' game plans. And I came from a school, even from my dad who coached college for 40 years. My dad defended first. It was always defend first. You don't win championships without defending. And I had Dave Tippett, who I credit a lot of that to, defend first. And if you don't have a team that can score, you sure as hell better defend. If you don't have offense, then you defend first. And I think that just got ingrained in me. So when I watch these Coyotes play, I have a frustration level when they don't defend the front of the net. And I think they gave up too many quality opportunities from the top of the circles in. And I think they've done that for 3 seasons. And I know it's Bear's system. He wants to attack the puck. He's a swarming defensive guy. He wants guys on the puck. He wants to double up quick on the pucks. I understand the system. I know what he's trying to accomplish, but it's difficult to do based on personnel when you're looking at the defense that this team has. And I'm not sure that they're strong enough. I'm not sure if they're experienced enough, smart enough. And I know smart, that's not a fair term. It takes a lot of experience. The best team that ever ran this type of defense in recent memory is the Tampa Bay Lightning, when they had Victor Hedman leading the way at the back end. It's hard to play that way. And I'll say this again, the teams that are winning right now, the Boston Bruins, the Vegas Golden Knights, they defend first. They're outstanding hockey teams, but they defend. You watch how they defend the net front and see how often there's not a defenseman in front of the net for those two teams, Boston and Vegas. There is always a defenseman here. You see this system, and there could be 2 defensemen up the blue line, and Nick Schmaltz is all alone in front of the net. Like, that to me doesn't equate for great defending, and that means your goaltender needs to be that much better. Now, I don't know if you can correct that now, but to me, you have to defend first if you want to win championships, period. And you need to defend first if you want to win games. How many times, Craig, did you hear Dave Tippett say, we need to win 1-0? That was the mantra. For years, we don't have enough offense. Marty Hanzal was the number 1 center on this team when this team went to the 2012 Western Conference Finals. Marty Hanzal's a 3. I love Marty Hanzal. Well, love him, but he's a 3. And he was a number 1 center on the team because that team defended incredibly well. And they won. So, yes, I think that it needs to be looked at. I think one of the things over the summer is you have to address all of your systems. If you continue to give up goals like this and these kind of chances, why? We did it every summer with Rick Tocchet. What can we do better? What systems can we imply? We do this, but should we change something else? Should we go to a 1-1-3? I don't know. Anyway, it'll be much closer scrutinized as this team continues to get through this rebuild.